Namaste, namaste, and welcome to this short yoga practice. This one I've especially recorded for the folks who were recently on the winter workshop because it's a way to limber the front and the back of the body where some of the main meridians and energy lines that we work with in the winter are located. And in the wintertime, we do a lot of heart opening. So this is just a way to find a little bit of space and comfort through the front and the back of the body. So we're going to start with actually twisting, because I like to start with twisting. So feet nice and wide apart, a little soft in the knees, a little firm across the belly, and gently twisting from side to side. Here, our aim is to keep the body lengthened upwards without trying to be straight necessarily, but definitely lengthened. But the shoulders nice and relaxed and the arms nice and relaxed too. As the arms wrap around the body, they can tap anywhere on the low abdomen or the low back. And that tapping further adds to the effectiveness or the efficacy of this practice as we stimulate some of the organs that are associated with this season, which are the kidneys and the bladder. Allowing your head to follow the movement if you're comfortable doing that. Allowing your head to remain in one place if that helps you not to feel too dizzy. And then here we're going to pivot on our toes. For those who like to add the movement into the legs as well. You might need to slow your movement down just a little to accommodate that extra bit of coordination. And then you can add a soft bend in the knees, little bounce and twist, bounce and twist. Here we're warming up the larger muscle groups of the legs, but also those meridians that we work with in the front of the back of the body go up and down the legs into the feet as well. If you wish to, you can tap the opposite side of your chest in front of you and the opposite side of the rib cage behind you. Again, further stimulation of different parts of those energetic lines. And when you're ready, you can let your bounce go, simply pivot, and then bring your feet to steadiness and sway slowly back to center. And when you come to center, standing tall for a moment, finding a little bit of stillness, a little bit of space, and just observing the effect of your practice. If you just do one thing in your day, this is what I would do. Kati Chakrasana, it's called, and it's really a wonderful practice for lots of parts of the body. So we're going to take this now into more of a front and a back movement. So here we're going to round the spine forward, drawing the elbows towards each other and then curling the front of the body in on itself, scooping the belly in. Maybe the elbows come down towards the knees and then pressing through the feet to stand really tall, opening the arms wide, lifting the chest, and maybe even lifting the chin a little. Looking straight forward if you prefer. Rounding through the spine as you scoop the belly in, thinking about just creating as much length as possible in the back of the body and really making the front of the body very small, and then opening through the front of the body, firming the back of the body, the belly, and the buttocks. And we can coordinate with our breath. If you like, you can breathe in as you round forward. Most of the structures of the lungs are in the back of the body. And breathe out as you open. But if you prefer, you can do it the other way around. Breathing in as you round forward. And breathing out as you open. One more. Breathing in. And breathing out. And then just coming to standing upright, floating the arms down to the sides, maybe giving the shoulders a little gentle roll, which is quite nice. And then we're going to do a little side bending as well. So just as a preparation for the rest of our practice, a little soft in the knees, feet as wide apart as you feel comfortable. And we're going to start with just a gentle sway of the hips from side to side. Here you can keep a touch of softness across those knees. For those who enjoy the sensation of lengthening the legs all of the way, then just remembering not to hang out for too long with the legs completely extended. And then once we've swayed from side to side a bit, as long as it's feeling comfortable, particularly across the low back, we might add the arms into this. Just a little gentle slowing of the movement so we can feel our way into those side bend spaces. A gentle lift in the belly muscles to support. Maybe the head turns a little to look to the side that's lengthening. And then for those who would like to, you can lift the heel of the side that you're bending towards. So as you bend towards the left, you're lifting the left heel and softening that knee just a little bit further. And we're swapping from one side to the other, and in the middle, there's a moment where both heels are just floated off the floor. It's a really lovely practice that actually comes from Tai Chi, I believe. Qigong, possibly. And again, just lifting in the belly muscles. Let's do one more to each side. Try to keep your balance if you can, floating the arms down to the side, and again, just giving the shoulders that little roll. So I'd like to do something special for my neck every time that I come to practice. And today I'm going to combine it with a little bit of chest opening as well. So taking the hands behind you and interlacing the fingers, we turn the palms towards the back, roll the shoulder blades towards each other, and then we're going to slide one hand to the opposite hip. So we end up with, in my case, the left arm pinned in towards the body, the back of the left hand on the right hip, and then I'm just going to tuck my right elbow in. Here I'm standing tall. This could also be done sitting down, and I'm going to play with the position of the head. So finding length in the neck, I can turn towards the left shoulder and then slowly come to center and turn towards the right shoulder. And that's where hopefully it feels a little bit more sensation. And if it feels good sensation, you can hang out here. You can even tuck your right elbow in a little bit more if you'd like to. And then you can bring your head back to center. And again, ear to shoulder, left ear to left shoulder first. Probably feels okay. And then right ear to right shoulder, that should feel like just the ticket. And if it feels good here, you could do a gentle nodding of the chin, lifting the chin slowly and lowering the chin slowly, but only if that feels good. If it feels good to lift and lower the chin, you might consider, with the chin down, doing a gentle side to side motion as if you were shaking your head to say no. So we call these neck yes nos, or at least I do. So you can nod yes, gently and slowly, and shake no, gently and slowly. And then when you're ready, your chin can come all the way towards your chest. Give yourself a soft smile, lift your head to center, relax the arms, just undo the fingers, give the hands a little shake out. And as you come to the other side, try to interlace your fingers the awkward way. So taking the arms behind the back, rolling the shoulder blades towards each other, sliding the right hand to the back of the left hip, tucking the left elbow in, starting with turning to over the right shoulder, and then turning to look over the left shoulder. I'm sure I've done that the wrong way around. And then coming to center, we're going to take the left ear to the left shoulder first. Right ear to right shoulder, and I know I've done it the wrong way around. So we're going to come back to center and take the left ear to the left shoulder again. The reason why I didn't notice is because it doesn't feel very stretchy for me on this side, but maybe it does for you. If you'd like to, you can add a gentle nod of the head, nice and slow, up and down. But if it doesn't feel good for your neck, don't do it. No problem at all. If it feels okay going up and down, you might consider a gentle turn of the head from side to side in that kind of side bend. And then you can repeat, if that feels good, maybe 2 times up and down, and 2 times side to side. Shaking no, shaking yes. And then chin can come to chest. We lift the head, release the arms, give ourselves a little bit of dancing shoulder, a few nice shoulder rolls, maybe just movements of the body that feel fluid. The energy of winter is encased in the water element, which is always fluid, always gently flowing, sometimes quite slowly. And that is our morning limber, or any time of the day limber for winter. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again for another practice soon. Namaste.